kind of don't feel the need or want to fall into that trap of always searching for better health.
Yeah.
I see that mentality in the biohacking kind of section of health and wellness. And it makes me think, if you get caught up in that, are you ever happy with where you are?
Yeah, mate. To me, the biohacking space is a bunch of people who are just chasing their tail. You're never satisfied. There's always something new to hack, whether it's blood glucose related and wearing CGMs, whether it's heart rate and HRV. And there's non-stop data that you're collecting through device after device after device. And it's just this numbers overload. And I actually think that for people who aren't equipped mentally to deal with that amount of data coming in, it can be detrimental. If you wake up every day and your smart device tells you you slept like shit, your HRV sucks, you've got stress levels through the roof, your blood glucose is 0.1 millimole higher than it was yesterday, people take this data and it will impact you on a daily basis. You'll go through your day going, yeah, I slept badly last night. My workout's going to suck today because I'm underslept and my HRV is not great.
Limiting beliefs.
Mate, limiting beliefs. I think that the biohacking realm, whilst I understand why people want to collect data to learn more about the body, that's cool. I understand that. But how much weight do you give it on a daily basis? And is it even possible consciously to let go of that data once you've seen it? Once it's entered your mind and you know what your data is for the day, can you let go of it and go and have a great day after that? Some people can't. I think it's only for a small clique of people. And I also think that there's something in, again, positioning yourself as this like progressive, health-seeking, truth-seeking leader. Look at, I've got a CGM on this arm, and I've got a watch on this wrist and this wrist. And I check my ketones and my blood lactate in the middle of a workout. It's like, come on, guys. At what point can we just enjoy the day?
Yeah.
That's where I'm at with the biohacking. It's just exhausting, man.
I think, certainly you can use some of that stuff and have a healthy relationship with it. Like I've got an Oura ring, for example.
Yeah.
But I do feel there is a trap of, your health is never good enough and always looking for the next way to kind of hack your way to better health or that longevity compound.
Yeah.
And it takes you out of the present and feeling grateful for your body and what you can do today, right now.
That's so true. I think that when I got diagnosed with diabetes, instantly, I felt so sad and sorry for myself that I hadn't appreciated my health in the years leading up. Literally the second I was diagnosed, I was like, wow, life was so good.
You thought you took it for granted.
Well, I knew I didn't because I still exercised all the time and I cherished the moments, but not to the depth of when you get diagnosed with something or you have a health condition and then all of a sudden when it becomes real and you think, because at that point I didn't understand that I could still live a great life. I thought life was over when I got the diagnosis, and I sort of looked back in the rear view and I thought, God, life was good. Yeah. I wish I could just have it back like that. Even if it wasn't perfect, it was so good. And I think that, again, the biohackers maybe need to just take one step back and just look at how good life can be.
I guess to play devil's advocate to our position here,
Yep.
some may argue that using some of these tools can help you prevent losing your health.
For sure. That's a good point. And I would support these tools for that reason. I just think it comes down to
a fine line
balance.
Though. When does it become too much?
I think only the individual will know. I know that for me, and I spoke about this last episode, I believe, or maybe the one before, I can't remember now. I think that when you start making lifestyle changes and decisions that actually impact your mental health, your physical health, your feelings of well-being in pursuit of some numbers on a blood test or on a CGM, that, it's the forest for the trees. You really need to try to balance out these multiple factors that make up feelings of wellness, because I chased flat lines for many years with my blood glucose. I was obsessed with the data. I would skip meals to stay flatlined. I mentioned this in the last episode, but I think it's relevant for this conversation. And this is something I've never said on air, and I'm about to say it right now. There was actually a point where I was so overtrained and undernourished that not only did I start to hate the feeling of exercise, and I found it very, very hard to even force myself to exercise. But my willpower was so strong that I was skipping meals and exercising all the time, especially to correct my blood glucose, that I crashed my testosterone. Like absolutely so bad that when I got my results back, my mum's a doctor, I showed her the results. She thought there was something sinister. She was worried that I had potentially something really...
I think you told me about this.
Yeah. I've never said it publicly, but I ran myself into the ground, and I had extremely low testosterone levels, zero libido, felt terrible all the time, but I was just chasing good data so that when I went to my endocrinologist, she wouldn't judge me and she'd be proud of the way I managed my diabetes, which is just, I mean, kind of gives me chills even saying this. I can't believe that I was doing that, but you get stuck in this rut where you're just trying to be better and better and better, which may come from a good place, you know, that pursuit of excellence and try to be your best. But at some point, you've got to let go of perfection.